Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. One of the questions I often get asked is, can you sublimate on a poly cotton blend? Well, we're going to be testing that out today, and the items I'm going to be sublimating are actually only 40% polyester. We are also going to be doing a wash test just to see how everything holds up. But if you are new here, please do consider subscribing down below. Here's the sweatshirt that we are going to be sublimating today. I had ordered it from Walmart because it was a really great price and I just love the look of it. I'll leave it linked down below. It had really fun balloon sleeves and I just thought it was super sweet. But this one is only 40% polyester. That is definitely on the low end. So when you are sublimating a blend, you still want to try and stick to at least 60% polyester. So since this one was only 40%, I was a little bit nervous how it was going to work out. I ended up picking up a pair of shorts to actually match the sweatshirt, and we will be doing a small sublimation design on these as well. The shorts are the same blend as the sweatshirt, so 60% cotton and 40% polyester. So I'm going to be using my Hiipoo sublimation paper today, and information and links to everything you see in today's video will be in the description box. So for the design on the sweatshirt, I wanted to go with something pretty simple, keep it one color since we will be sublimating on a blend, and I wanted to just come up with something really fun. So I decided to just create my own free design on Canva. If you haven't used Canva before, it is awesome. It's one of my favorite places to create free designs. And they do have the pro version as well, which you kind of get a little bit more out of, but I'm actually just using the free version here. And I decided to go with a Barbie logo in the center, and it just says, "Come on Barbie, let's go party," which I thought would be perfect for a pink sweatsuit. So they actually didn't have a font that I was loving for the Barbie logo, so I did just download this one online and then just imported it into Canva as an image. That way I could just overlay it on my Canva design. And then at the last second, I did decide just to turn everything one color, which was this hot pink. Did mention that we're also going to be sublimating a small design for the shorts. So to do this, I just made a custom size in Canva, and then I just put in that same Barbie font. And this is all we are going to be sublimating on the shorts today. It's kind of just going to be a little nod to the decoration on the sweatshirt. Once I was happy with my design, I just downloaded them onto my computer, and then you just have to open them up into a program to print them out. So this is just Pages. You can do it in Word as well, and just be sure that your images are the proper size and flipped before you print them out. That way when you sublimate them, they will be facing the correct way. Now that my images are printed out, I just have to trim that paper around it before I sublimate it. I did want to try a little trick here. So you can carefully rip the edges around your image before you sublimate it, and that will just kind of help with the harsh line that paper can sometimes leave into the fabric. For the larger logo, I did just go ahead and cut it out. And I set my heat press to 400 degrees, and I'm going to be sublimating them for 55 seconds. Before sublimating my design, I did just want to go ahead and put my shirt onto my heat press. That way I could get out those wrinkles and any moisture that might be in the fabric before I actually sublimate my design. So to do this, you just want to put it in your heat press for a few seconds, and just be sure to either put some parchment paper or a reusable Teflon sheet over your shirt just to protect it. You also want to make sure that there is no lint on your fabric, so I'm just taking a lint roller and just brushing it over. Also, we don't want that image to leak through the front to the back, so I like to put a piece of computer paper in between the sweatshirt. That way it will catch any ink that could potentially leak through. Here my image, I just used some heat transfer tape and then I put my reusable Teflon sheet on top. So here it is after 55 seconds at 400 degrees, and I was a little bit nervous, but it surprisingly sublimated really well. I was actually shocked when I pulled the paper off at how vibrant the image was and at how much ink had been removed from the paper. Polyester is the best fabric to take in the most ink when you are sublimating, so I was very nervous with this 60% cotton, but it surprisingly did sublimate. So now I'm just going to go ahead and repeat all those same steps for my shorts, made them for 55 seconds at 400 degrees. These reusable Teflon sheets work so well, and they definitely save you on going through a ton of butcher paper. So here are my shorts when they were all done, and again, this one sublimated way better than I was expecting. Now we're going to take a closer look at how that sublimated. So you can see here the image, it's definitely very vibrant and super crisp, and I was feeling pretty happy with this. I honestly was expecting it to look super faded since this was such a low count on the polyester scale, but surprisingly, you can see the image really well. But now let's see if it can survive a wash test. This was the real test to see, and here we go. Now it is looking quite a bit faded from that one wash. So it does not have that same hot pink color anymore. You can still see the image perfectly fine, but when you take a closer look, you can see it almost has a little bit of a heathered look in some spots, and it definitely has a little bit more of that vintage look to it. So here is a side-by-side comparison, and here you can really see that it just did not hold on to that beautiful hot pink color after the wash. To retain that super saturated look with the colors, you really do have to use a higher count polyester. Sometimes the items you really want to sublimate are just not 100% polyester, and that is what happened today. So as long as you don't mind a little bit more of a vintage and faded look, you can try sublimating on a poly cotton blend. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments, and until next time, happy sublimating.